I try to keep it cute, but I can't. Jamal Bryant's wife looked absolutely stunning in that dress. The dress looked beautiful. Her shape, everything about it. It was just beautiful, right? But as someone who's supposed to be representing the kingdom of God, it should not have been worn outside of the house. Simple as that. It's literally that simple, y'all. Here's the thing. People be like, oh, well, she wasn't going to church. Oh, well, she wasn't doing da-da-da-da. We are the church. And wherever we go, we're supposed to be representing God. Therefore, what we wear, how we present ourselves, it matters. She didn't look like she was representing the kingdom of God that day.
And Jamal Brown, where all that is in the Bible? Okay. I bought the dress. Is that in the Old Testament or the New Testament? She married to me. Is that in Proverbs or Galatians? Which, everything that you said, was that before or after Moses parted the Red Sea?
Did y'all see Atlanta's favorite pastor's wife show up at that fundraising gala looking like a total queen? Yeah, people noticed, and the reaction from church members was brutal. Ever since, Pastor Jamal Bryant and his wife, Dr. Carey, have been trying to calm the storm. Pastor Bryant defended her, saying what she wears is only his business. But honestly, it feels like they're testing the limits, seeing how far they can push before people speak up. Dr. Carey doesn't seem to care anymore, and is clapping back at anyone who comes at her. The internet has been merciless, digging up receipts from past incidents and calling them out nonstop. With all the attention on their personal choices, some are saying if they really want to be influencers, maybe stepping away from the pulpit would be the smarter move. People aren't willing to tolerate this balancing act forever.
A preacher presented his wife the other day, and I guess you call that a flesh-colored dress. I don't know. It's black dress and flesh color. It gives the illusion that she's not wearing anything underneath. And I heard the preacher, when he defended her dress, by saying, first of all, he bought the dress. And then he said, I want to address people who don't know anything, who haven't been anywhere, who don't know nothing. So I guess our objection to a man of the cloth presenting his wife in public looking like a $2 whore. Two, at least two. Now, I didn't say she was. I'm not talking about her. My statement is not about her. My statement is about him. I said he presented his wife, and he said he bought the dress. Those are his words, not mine.
Alright, so here's the full story. The drama kicked off on December 20th, 2025, when Pastor Jamal Bryant and his wife, Dr. Carey Turner Bryant, attended the 42nd annual UNCCF Mayor's Mass Ball. This was a black tie event, and some of the city's most influential people were there. The main purpose was to raise money for historically black colleges and universities, supporting students who rely on those programs. And they actually raised an impressive $4 million, so the event achieved its goal. But the internet wasn't talking about the donations or the guest list. The buzz started the moment Pastor Jamal and Dr. Carey stepped onto the scene. Dr. Carey wore a black mermaid-style dress with skin-toned lace underneath, perfectly complementing her complexion. She looked flawless. Honestly, it was the kind of outfit a reality star, influencer, or even Beyoncé could rock. But as a pastor's wife and the first lady of a church, it was considered bold. Some even say it pushed boundaries. And that's what caused all the outrage online. The couple's relationship has already been under scrutiny for years. Church members have long questioned whether it followed biblical standards. Dr. Carey was a co-pastor at Jamal's New Birth Church, essentially his employee, which raised conflict of interest concerns when their romantic involvement began. To make matters messier, reports suggest that their relationship started while Jamal was still married to his first wife, Giselle. It became an open secret in the church, and Dr. Carey began receiving special treatment, leaving many members feeling uneasy. Despite the gossip and criticism, Jamal and Carey never publicly addressed the rumors. Instead, they kept moving forward, eventually getting married. Since then, they've framed their story as one of overcoming obstacles and spreading hope, but many people are still skeptical. Between the bold fashion choices and the controversial relationship history, the couple continues to draw attention on both admiration and criticism. It's clear that being in the spotlight as church leaders comes with a lot of scrutiny, and Pastor Jamal and Dr. Carey are living proof of that.
Yeah, I think, there is really an unexpected hope that has come with it that I didn't expect that it would ignite in people. And so I think that hope has been for folks who have been married before, divorced before, or just searching for love, true love for the first time that had not found it. We've gotten so many emails and messages and stories of people who have been renewed in their hope of love because of our story and what we've been able to share.
This latest move upset their followers even more. It seemed to confirm what many have been saying, that Pastor Bryant cares more about attention than his role as a pastor. Surely, both he and Dr. Carey knew people would react to that dress, and maybe they even expected it to stir up conversation. Honestly, it fits the pattern of behavior Jamal has shown ever since he began his ministry, blending faith with showmanship.
When he bought her the dress and she put it on, they knew the stir that their dress was going to cause, being flesh colored. But being a minister and a first lady, you're not new to this. And yes, we all know that the dress isn't actually see-through. It is an illusion. I just don't know where the illusion of nudity fits in with being a first lady. I mean, for me, I feel like there's certain things that you don't expect from certain people.
With Dressgate making headlines, people are talking again about Pastor Jamal Bryant's controversial past. Many say he has always leaned more toward fame and attention than true pastoral work. Some even question whether New Birth should really be called a church. Back in 2007, news came out that he had gotten a church member pregnant. Instead of taking responsibility, reports say his family first tried to pay her to terminate the pregnancy, and when she refused, they offered even more money to keep her quiet. Somehow, Jamal still retained a position in the AM Church in Baltimore. It's said that his father, Bishop Bryant, worked behind the scenes to make sure his son faced minimal consequences. That wasn't the only time Jamal was accused of stepping out. Sources claim he had a child during his Morehouse College days in Baltimore, a child who was reportedly kept away from family events and photos so it wouldn't damage his image. And even now, rumors suggest there could be other children and relationships that haven't been made public. All of this keeps fueling the idea that Jamal has always prioritized his personal life and reputation over transparency and accountability.
I divorced because of my infidelity, not because of irreconcilable differences, but because I broke that covenant. And so I had to go through a healing process for myself on what is it that was in me that would go outside of the bounds of my covenant, my agreement, and to risk my family for somebody I never wanted to be with.
There were reports that his ex-wife, Giselle Bryant, ended up in a mental health facility after everything he put her through finally became too much for her to handle. Yet Jamal has never faced real consequences from his church. That's why he and his new wife feel untouchable. He defended Dr. Carey's dress, saying people were just upset because they're not used to seeing those styles. He even claimed he picked the outfit himself, and that anyone with an issue should take it up with him directly.
Secure, jealous, petty, small-minded. People got in their feelings and set up a false barometer of holiness based off of a dress. Now you got to help some people because some people have embraced the full knowledge of ignorance without any assistance for understanding. The dress was not see-through. The dress was flesh color. But because you ain't never been nowhere and ain't never been exposed to nothing, furthermore, I needed to set the record straight. Y'all don't like this. I need to set the record straight. I bought the dress. And I like it.
Know the value of a man. Don't look at his house, don't look at his car, look at his wife. And anybody who looks at my wife will think I'm a billionaire because of the richness of her personality, the wealth of her character, and the spans of her beauty.
Is it just me, or do the things he says in interviews really not sound like something a pastor would say?
The dress on the hanger is one thing. You put the dress on, it's another thing. It brings on a new life.
Sure.
She walks out of the room in the dress.
Yes.
Before the event, was the first time you saw her in the dress?
Yes.
What'd you think?
Why do we need to leave?
Did you hear? His wife doesn't care what anyone thinks. She's going to keep being herself, showing up confident, and dressing however she wants, no matter the criticism.
I don't dress for people. I dress for myself and for my husband. I am a wife, Dress I felt was very appropriate for the occasion. We were not at a church event. We were at a black tie game.
For a lot of people, this isn't just about a dress. What Dr. Carey wore was only the latest thing to spark drama around Pastor Jamal Bryant, adding to a long history of controversies since he became prominent in the pulpit. The internet is buzzing, with many saying it's time for Jamal to admit he's made mistakes instead of acting like he's untouchable. Critics point out that his sermons and personal life have shown behavior that doesn't align with Christian teachings, and the way he treated both his first and second wives only fuels that perception. Many believe it's inappropriate for someone in spiritual leadership to wear or defend such outfits publicly. Bishop Wooden even commented, saying Pastor Jamal presented his wife in a way that looked extravagant and out of place, almost like a display rather than modest leadership. Using the pulpit to defend this choice only adds to the skepticism people have about Christianity and organized religion in general. So, what do you think? Was that dress acceptable for a pastor's wife? Or did Jamal and Carey go too far? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates.